Hey everybody, what's up? This is Crypto Cody and welcome to Bitcoin Fam. We are so excited because today we're going to be talking about TRX, Justin Sun, the Tron Foundation, and everything else that's relative to it. If you guys could please just do us a huge favor, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification. That would mean the world to us. We want to build up this community and welcome you guys into Bitcoin Fam. So see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to remind everybody that we are no financial advisors on this channel, so anything that we talk about, if you get inspired to buy something, make sure that you take full responsibility for your actions and all of your financial purchases. Consult with a financial advisor because we are not that. That's our quick disclaimer. We are solely for entertainment purposes only. Just want to make it very clear to everybody. But we do love crypto, and we love crypto assets, and we love what's going on in this world today as far as cryptocurrency goes. So welcome to Bitcoin Fam. We are here. We would like to invite you guys to be a part of the page. Like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell notification. That would mean the world to us. So anyways, all right, let's dive into it. So Tron. I know that we got a lot of people that are a part of this channel that love Tron, mainly because when I first launched this channel, I talked a lot about TRX and Tron. I still love it. Still a great thing. Still hold it. It's a great asset in my opinion. There's a lot of crazy stuff that's going on with this cryptocurrency world. Tron and TRX and the founder, Justin Sun. And so we're going to dive into that. But let's take a look at the price right now. So it's currently at almost 8.5 cents, which was actually predicted about 4 weeks ago. So there was a prediction on newsbtc. It says that Tron's price prediction of TRX outperforms Bitcoin and could rally up to 0.82 cents, which it has. So 4 weeks ago, they predicted that it would, and it has. And that's actually kind of awesome. And, you know, TRX in general has actually done super well in the market, especially through the bear market. You know, in my opinion, it was as good, if not better, to hold TRX than it was to hold a stable coin because it practically behaved as one, you know, and it did so well through that entire bear market. I mean, look at this chart right here. This whole thing, it did so well through the whole thing. I think it didn't get much lower than 5 cents, honestly. It might have, on some exchanges, it might have gone down to like 4 cents or so, but it basically behaved very well, very strong. The community with TRX is huge, all right? The use case is phenomenal. There's a lot of things going on with it, with the decentralized applications, the non-fungible tokens, all the things that TRX is involved with. It's pretty much like a Bitcoin dream come true with TRX. I mean, TRX reminds me of Bitcoin and Ethereum as a hybrid, in my opinion, because it competes with Ethereum's concept of building decentralized applications, but it also has the philosophy that Satoshi Nakamoto once had with Bitcoin is now happening with TRX, and it's happening strong, very, very strong. So, you know, that's the reason why I love TRX. That's why I've always loved it. And, you know, the founder, Justin Sun, he is going through some crazy crap right now. Has been for a little while. He actually was talking about wanting to actually acquire FTX. And just recently, as of September 12th of this year, Justin Sun said, Justin Sun to FTX rescue. Justin Sun founder wants to buy the asset to halt the market dump. Okay. So he does crazy, crazy things like this. Like, I mean, he meets with people who are anti-cryptocurrency like Warren Buffett and gifts them a bunch of TRX, you know, things like that it's just so funny to me. You know, I find that hilarious because he just has a way of like getting into all the major institutional investors and major people and makes a public statement with them that actually puts him in a pretty sweet place for himself. So it's just funny to me how he continuously does things like that. And so anyways, but these are the key takeaways. I'm not going to get into this whole article, but it says Tron founder Justin Sun expresses interest in buying all remaining FTX digital assets. That's one part of this thing. You guys should definitely check out this article. It's really interesting. If the purchase goes through, a major crypto crash can be avoided. Personally, I believe just based off of the past in general, Justin Sun's not saving the crypto world by buying FTX. Okay. It's not like, oh, yay, the savior has come. Okay. It's not like that. It's just look at history. history is just continuously repeating itself. We have cryptocurrency, in the past has slowly, steadily gone up all the way up to the Bitcoin halving. And then once it gets to the Bitcoin halving, then it continues to go up. And then we have a massive bull market. And that's just historically what's always happened. So, I don't know if this is some kind of strategic way of Justin Sun kind of giving himself better recognition for, hey, I'm going to do something really special that's going to help the market go up. The market's going to go up regardless, I believe. If it goes down, it would be quite a catastrophe, and it would be a historical thing for it to for us to go into another bear market. It would be historical because it's not happened since crypto was launched initially back in the early 2000s. So, that's, it's interesting. And then the final thing, Sun has at the center of multiple market manipulation scandals. So this is another thing that's really, really inevitable, I think, especially with a growing cryptocurrency market. Guys, we're looking at the current cryptocurrency market right now as a whole is 1.5 or 1.05 trillion. Okay. So, we're above $1 trillion in total market cap with all crypto assets, considered. When you look at the current market with crypto and what it's at right now and compare it to other commodity markets like gold or oil or whatever, you look at these massive multi-trillion-dollar markets, okay? Regulations come in very severely, really seriously come in. And the first people that are to be attacked, obviously, are the people that are creating the assets, creating the exchanges, creating, the platforms that help move the assets. And that is what is happening right now. You are seeing multiple people, okay? People that are actually bad guys and gals, and then people that are actually good guys and gals that, people that are manipulating the market, people that are not manipulating the market. And it's kind of, it's frustrating a little bit because some of these allegations, some of these accusations, which actually, let's get into that article a little bit here because we might as well talk about it. If we go to, this is the SEC.gov. This was the charge that was against Justin Sun. It says SEC charges crypto entrepreneur Justin Sun and his companies for fraud and other securities law violations. Okay. As well as 8 celebrities also charged for illegal touting. Let's see what that word means. Sorry, I don't know all my words. Attempt to sell something typically by pestering people into or in an aggressive or bold manner. That's interesting. Okay, so, and this is crazy too, because it's just like, and by the way, I want to make this also clear. I'm not a lawyer. I cannot give any law advice, so don't take anything that I talk about here as lawful advice. There's another disclaimer. This is for sole entertainment purposes. I don't know I don't even know a tenth of the things when it comes to this stuff. This stuff is like, it's crazy what people can be charged for as illegal activity, especially when you're dealing with an asset that wasn't created by the government. That's what frustrates me so much, is that this is an asset that was not even created by the government. And, the reason why the government's getting involved is because people will sell this asset for USD. So the government can get involved. The government can tax. When you're taking profits from assets and borrowing the government's money to do so, because that's what it is. You think all these United States dollars in your bank account are yours? No, you are borrowing them. It's measuring your current value based off of your trade work and different things that you have done, but you're borrowing those notes in order for you to actually, display your value to society. And that's what it is. So when you start not paying your taxes, or if you start doing, what they would say is illegal pump and dumps and stuff like that, which obviously those things are wrong and whatnot. But in this case, there's accusations of washing money, which, to be completely honest, I don't even understand. It says right here, it says that through February 2019, Sun allegedly directed his employees to engage in more than 600,000 wash trades of TRX between 2 crypto assets trading platforms accounts and controlled with between 4.5 million and 7.4 million TRX wash trades daily. This scheme requires a significant supply of TRX, which Sun allegedly provided. So, and for the record, for those of you who don't know what wash trading is, because this is affecting his entire, company that he had created. It's wash trading right here. It says wash trading is a form of market manipulation in which the entity simultaneously sells and buys the same financial instruments, creating a false impression of the market activity without. So basically what it's talking about, just like manipulating money or a massive buy, like all of a sudden it's not natural is what they're saying. They're saying, oh, it's not natural. This purchase of this asset is not happening naturally. Okay, well, it's crazy. So I think that Sun will come to a settlement on this whole crazy thing. And, I think he's going to do some stuff that's going to be really helpful. And one of those things that he's going to do is going to be potentially dealing with the FTX scandal that took place. This is it's crazy. So Justin Sun to FTX rescue. Tron founder wants to buy assets and halt the dump. Okay, well, So, we talked about this a little bit. Is he going to actually help FTX? Is he going to do anything that's actually going to help grow the crypto market in space? Who knows? But all I do know is that, you got people like Ripple, for instance. They were under a crazy lawsuit with the whole idea of, is this an asset? Is it, is it actually money or not? It's like, it's just the whole, and actually here's something really interesting I do want to talk about as far as TRX goes and XRP goes. Let's check this out. So XRP, this is really interesting to me. XRP is kind of the opposite use case to some degree as TRX, because XRP is all about helping the centralized banks, okay, and their massive transactions that need to take place, from multiple nations and whatnot. But TRX is all about the decentralization of cryptocurrency. So you have one that's centralized, one that's decentralized, and they both are trying to perform the same use case where it's inexpensive transactions and you're able to actually be more efficient. There's a whole lot less fraudulent activity going on because none of this stuff would be counterfeited. It's all based on the blockchain platform, which, brings great security to both sides of the spectrum. And I think are both needed, quite frankly, because we live in a very dependent world, not an independent world, which means that you're going to have your independent people focusing on the decentralized things and your dependent people focusing on the centralized things. So, but what's really fascinating is there's a lot of things that connect really with these two companies that I find really fascinating. Is one that Justin Sun used to be a representative on the Ripple community back before he launched TRX and Tron, which is kind of interesting. And you can go back and look at that. In addition to that, they both have a similar total supply. So you actually look at Ripple's supply is about 100 million. Or I'm sorry, 100 million. 100 billion with a B. Whereas TRX complete supply, which is continuously burning as well, by the way, as multiple transactions are being made, TRX is being burnt at the same time. It's down to roughly 89 billion. Okay, so we go back to XRP, and this is just some price prediction talk, by the way. But like XRP is currently sitting at 51 cents, okay? And its all-time high, okay, if we actually take a look at its all-time high, let's see if I can find that for a second. All right, yeah, so if we take a look at the all-time high of XRP, go into some more information. It says all-time high of XRP, $3.84, okay? So something that's able to be having a max supply of 100 billion can hit almost $4, okay? It's been proven that that's the case. So what does that mean for TRX? It means that TRX is absolutely capable of doing that. And why? And you're like, okay, well, why are these even comparisons? Okay, well, because they're both within the top 10. I mean, technically, TRX, I believe, is number 11 right now. But it's number 11 right now. But if you're including stable coins, because there's 2 stable coins in the top 10 right now, it technically should be number 8, and XRP should technically be number 4, but is currently number 5. So they both are competitive with each other, okay? I wouldn't call TRX a mid-coin market cap. I'd call that a high, that's a very high market cap coin. because it is. I mean, the market cap is unbelievable what's happening right now. It's $7 billion. $7 billion in the total market cap right now, which is up 1% today, which is exciting. The volume's down today, but it's still number 18 in volume. I mean, that's amazing, guys. The use case of this thing is unbelievable. If we go back to the comparison of, XRP, and it's number 5 in total volume right now, which is great. Okay. I mean, the use cases it's also phenomenal use cases. We'll do a video on XRP here soon at some point. But, number 5 in total market cap, 27 billion. So, I guess my whole point that I'm trying to get at here is I think that as things start to unfold, we get back into a bull market, I could see TRX hitting its all-time high of 30 cents. And I actually do believe that we could see it go above and beyond that. I think it's very possible this next bull cycle, we could actually see it double that and probably go up to at least 50 or 60 cents, which would be great because if you do, let's do some math on this really quick. Let's say that it goes up to 60 cents. Okay, 60 cents divided by 8 cents, that's a 7.5x. So is that a good deal for you to get a 7.5x? I mean, in order for you to get that 7.5x, TRX is going to have to, I mean, it's just, I believe that TRX is always going to remain in the top 10. So if it remains in the top 10, if Bitcoin goes, up to 90,000 or so, or 100,000 in this next bull cycle, it's very, very possible, I think, for us to see a 50 cents to 60 cents TRX and possibly more. So that's just my opinion. I mean, do I think that we're going to see Ripple go back up to its all-time high? I mean, that would be crazy if we did. And, that's just, and honestly, that kind of, I guess what I'm trying to say here is that we know that it's possible for an asset in the past that's currently at 100 billion in total supply to actually hit above and beyond $1, literally almost 4x $1. Then I think that we have very serious favor with TRX being able to at least hit 50 cents, half $1 or more. And, I think the other thing to take into consideration here is that TRX did a phenomenal job in the bear market this past year. And this is the institutional investor time. Okay, so we're in a time where institutional investors and different massive whales are coming into it. And actually, this is something I did want to point out to you guys, was that there's an article on the DH that came out that talked about whales picking 3 different crypto assets. I mean, this is just one article, one different, thing of whale. This came out September 21st. But it says whales pick these top 3 cryptos, and TRX is one of them. So institutional investors and people that are involved in massive trading are looking at crypto assets. And what are they looking for? They are looking for the ones that performed well in a bear market. Okay, so which one performed well in a bear market? There's lots of them that perform well in a bear market, but I believe TRX is one of those that performed super well in a bear market. And the reason why I say that is because it stayed, look at this past year. Look at that steady incline just this past year. If you look at the all-time, it doesn't show a whole lot of negative activity that went on at all since this bear market. It just stayed stable and boring. And that's the thing, institutional investors like stable and boring during bear markets, and then lots of volatility in bull markets. And I think that, Tron could potentially be one of those things, especially with all the strength that has continued to maintain, with the community that has stuck with it. So anyways, that's my opinion on TRX and Tron and what's going on with it. There's going to be a lot of future development that goes on, and I will put out some videos to talk about that. If you guys, again, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification. Please let me know if you guys like this kind of content, because Bitcoin Brian and I are putting out more videos, and we want to be able to provide the best content that we can provide for you guys. So anyways, thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Until next time, Crypto Cody out.